Hi, welcome back to my journal journey. Today I'm setting up January in my reading and media journal. I have based these spreads around this gorgeous PET tape from Journal Say. It's what initially made me do my big order in November. I saw it on Jashi Corinne's channel and I knew that I had to have it. I wanted to keep this spread quite simple and low maintenance because I've set up a lot recently, so I just wanted something relatively quick and I've really enjoyed setting it up. A lot of my ideas and spreads have come from Jashi Corinne and also another YouTube channel that I found, which is called the Jellyfish Journal or My Jellyfish Journal. I have just double checked, it's definitely the Jellyfish Journals. Her reading setup was absolutely stunning. So a lot of the spreads have come from those two channels. For this PET tape, I'm just trimming off the excess before I stick it down, and with intricate cutting like this, usually I do use my big scissors, but I decided to use a pair of old nail scissors which are a lot smaller and I've got a lot more control over them. They are ones with a straight edge. After cutting out that sticker, I decided that it just wouldn't fit where I wanted it to, so I ended up cutting out this sticker, which worked a lot better. Looking back on these spreads, I'm not very happy with the titles. As I said, I didn't want to be spending too long on this setup, so I didn't want to be using a stencil, constantly moving the stencil. So although I'm not happy with them, I will make do. I'm just trying to find some reds which match the roses on the stickers. I really like the mild liner and the dot pen, but I wasn't too keen on the Papermate Flare. The dot pen is Montmartre in crimson, and the mild liner is just a red mild liner. So on this cover page, I have decided to try and put new media and top items. Don't ask me where that title came from. The titles are something to be worked on throughout the year, and they're not the best part of this setup, because yeah, I definitely wouldn't do it again. But it's written down and I'm not going in to change it. Because I'm on a low buy year, I'm hoping not to spend money on new media, as I've also got a bookshelf full of books to read. I was trying to work out whether I could fit media on here, but I decided that I wasn't going to risk it, which is where the word items came from, because I'd already written top. I may stick covers down the bottom, I'm not 100% sure. It's work in progress. Something that I came across on the Jellyfish Journals YouTube video was a section called Up Next, and She phrased it as some books that she would like to try to read in the next month. Doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to get read, but it's what she'd like to read, and I thought it was a wonderful idea, so I did take that idea and pop it in my book. I've just done 3 books for this, and the details on the spines went a little bit wonky when I was drawing the long straight lines, but overall I think it's a fantastic idea for a spread. So when I come to colour in those books, if I read them, then I'll try and fix that first spine. I could potentially do that by colouring the outside black, smartening up the edges, and then having a different colour on the inside section, which I suppose would be a sticker down the spine. So that's my intentions for this page, and I'm quite excited. I go to draw a calendar on the next page, just a small one. This one is taken from Jashi Corinne's channel, where you look at what media you're consuming each day, if any media, and I'm quite excited. I've got a key at the bottom for reading, film, TV shows, YouTube, podcasts. I think that might be it. When I'm doing these voiceovers, I really should have the journal in front of me. But it's just a place to highlight what is happening each day, and I'm just using the dot pen just to add a bit more interest to the page. After these setup videos, my plan is to do some reviews, although I'm not very good at reviewing books or TV shows, especially if it's just the one show. So it is something that I am going to look at, how I approach it. With this being my second go at a reading journal, but I'm more determined to make it work. There's a lot that I'm not sure how I'm actually going to do it. I love these stickers. I did end up unrolling the whole roll of them. There's a lot of different designs, which is really good. But with having a lot of different designs, you only get 1 or 2 of each. I think it's mainly 2 of each. So it's just something to bear in mind. And I didn't want this because the boxes for the days are so small. I didn't want it to go into the boxes, so I did have to cut off a little bit down the side. I'm just doing that with the old nail scissors. My next page that I'm setting up in this group of spreads, and it's also the last page, is the review. I really struggled on the review page. I loved some of the ideas from, again, the jellyfish journals, of how she approached her review. So I had taken a screenshot of her review page and then edited it to what would work for me. I did have to take some notes and sit with it for a little bit, and then I did come back, and on the page I've got the amount of books, films and TV shows that I consumed over the month, the amount that I did not finish. Then I added a notes section for did not finish, and then just a few stats for different things that I'd consumed throughout the month and the format in which any books were read. I'm quite happy that I sat with it and then came back to it, and the review has only taken the left hand page, so the right hand page I can put some covers on. This is the final flip through. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you got some ideas. I'll see you next time. Bye.